I'm sure puts up a lot of red flags for people.
The patient denies a diagnosis of Lynch Syndrome. Now, my colon doctor here looked at that and he said, "That's funny, you diagnosed yourself," and he laughed.
She takes no prisoners, does she? Changes in healthcare. We're learning now that several large insurance companies are testing ways to reduce the cost of treating one of the deadliest diseases to humankind, cancer. Dr. Manny Alvarez, Senior Managing Editor of FoxNewsHealth.com and a member of our Fox News Medical Aid team. How you doing, Manny? Good morning to you. What are they trying to do, these companies?
Well, look, United Healthcare, many other insurance companies are basically looking at the cost of cancer treatment. You know, cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
Cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
Cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
The patient is a pleasant 25-year-old white male who has a strong family history of colon rectal cancer. Yeah, that's exactly what they cut out of me, was that exact type, colon rectal cancer.
Unfortunately, cancer is something that it's here. We have large numbers of it. People want to live. People have hope. And I think that this is going down the road where you begin to really restrain the choices that people have, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
You get cancer, your money.
Cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
The patient's mother was diagnosed with colon cancer at the age of 32, When was I diagnosed with stage 3, a 4-inch tumor at the age of 31? Now, when I told the doctor when I was in there face-to-face, I said, "Look, I'm here at 25 years old. I said, everybody's getting cancer at the age of 30, I need help now to prevent this." And lo and behold, it can be prevented.
I'm sure puts up a lot of red flags for people.
Cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years.
I'm sure puts up a lot of red flags for people.
And it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
Colonoscopies, which I should have my colonoscopy, it should begin at 20 to 25, okay? Now, on my medical report, when I get reading it, I went in when I was 25, and I asked him face-to-face. I said, "I'm here early. I can't read and write good." My sister told me, because I grew up in foster care, I didn't know these people, but my one sister that was abused all her whole life, she told me to make sure I told the doctors this, and they knew what to do. That I had Lynch Syndrome, and that's why I was here early, because I had blood in my stool and all this stuff. So I was in there at the right age. Retests. Okay, he scheduled me for once every 5 years. And I said to him that I'm here to prevent it. So if I didn't have anything then, he should have scheduled me 1 to 2 years and not 5. Okay, now this is in writing. You see this? This is the book. This is the manual.
I'm sure puts up a lot of red flags for people.
Cancer treatment is very, very expensive, has been the sacred cow in the medical community for many years, and it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're saying to a lot of doctors, and they're picking a handful of oncologists in the country to say, look, let's stick to standard treatments. Let's not try to pay attention too much to new treatments that don't seem to be effective. And if you do that, we'll pay you more. This is all about.
So you would take all these cases, don't mean to interrupt you, and you would put them into generic categories?
No.
If you have cancer A, you get this. If you have cancer B, you get that?
More or less, yes, something to that effect, but of course with more proven treatments. You know, there are classic treatments for cancer, for chemotherapy, but what happens is this is a bad thing in my opinion, because you're really taking away the tools that doctors need in order to find new cures. We just did a big cancer special here at Fox News, and one of the things that I learned talking to a lot of oncologists is that individualized treatment for cancer is the future. Cancers respond to different chemotherapies. Now there are even places where you can go and find exactly if the tumor is sensitive to certain drugs. If you eliminate that choice, in other words, if you penalize patients and doctors, you don't reimburse the hospital systems, you're going to find that then patients are not going to have a lot of choice. And it's all about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, and
I'm sure puts up a lot of red flags for people. Joining us is Fox 9 medical expert Dr. Arkel Giorgio to talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, the U.S. has been adding fluoride to its public water supply for decades, and that's, of course, to prevent tooth decay. Well, now researchers from Japan are suggesting that we add lithium. So why is that?
Well, they're actually not suggesting it, but they're certainly looking into it. Lithium is a medication that in prescription doses treats mood disorders in people with bipolar disorder or manic depressive illness. And what these researchers found in Japan is that lithium is present in trace amounts in the normal water supply in some communities. And in those communities, they have a lower suicide rate. And so they're really investigating whether trace amounts of lithium can just change the mood in a community enough to really, in a positive way, without having the bad effects of lithium, to really affect the mood and decrease the suicide rate. Very interesting concept. You know, it's the same reason why we put iodine and salt, fluoride in water. There's many different examples of when we put trace amounts of chemicals in the normal supply of food or water to help people's health.
Right, although this is the first where they're actually affecting people's moods and, you know, the brain. So that, I'm sure, puts up a lot of red flags for people.
Got your toothpaste. Oreo chewing toothpaste. Very good. That's right. Make Oreo your child's first toothpaste. It has great flavors and it's fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow. Fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow. Fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow.
But Rob Damaris has been concerned for years about what's in the supply he gets from China. The residue you see here is what won't dissolve when he puts the fluoride powder in the water.
What is that?
We don't know.
You have no idea what's in there?
I don't know what it is. It's not soluble. It doesn't appear to be sodium fluoride, so we're not quite sure what it is.
Damaris says the residue clogs his machines and makes it difficult to get a consistent mix. The water in Amesbury is supposed to have fluoride in it. The Department of Public Health says more than 650,000 customers in 44 communities are getting the product in question.
But despite those concerns, we want to be clear. Both state and federal health officials tell Team 5 Investigates Chinese fluoride is safe.
Fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow. Fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow. Fluoride-free, so it's safe to swallow. Orajel, what moms want and kids love.
For the City Council of New York, which just passed a new benefits package for the horses that pull the carriages in Central Park. The four-legged employees will now get guaranteed 5 weeks vacation, new health benefits, and also mandatory regulated breaks.
unfolds live here on Happening Now. A Texas man crashes his light plane into an IRS building in Austin, Texas.
You know, it's a cultural thing.